So we go teach.
I don't give a love fuck what them bitches gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck what them niggas gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gon' miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Vladimir, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' the different breed of black men. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take off, that's a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that, The Lord called a nigga out the world, I responded and called back. Oh Lord, and everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, YAHANNA, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't butt the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Black and Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas trippin', they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't think they pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The only slide that I know about is when I assemble the Glock with the slide on. Real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got 9s, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like, them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, YAHANNA, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all don't fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me, like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit.
Hey, clap it up, everybody. Clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the Tuesday night closing of the Feast of Purim class. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Commander YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K. 1 West out of 1969, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Salaka, you know what I'm saying? I need to slow down on that good. You know what I'm saying? Last night, Officer Taja gave an amazing class on Purim. Tonight, we're just going to touch it. We ain't going to touch it too much, you know what I'm saying? Salakia. But we're going to go over some of the points that he made and try to bring it in today, you know what I'm saying? This lesson here is very important to our nation of people. You know what I'm saying? There's two things that this nation focuses on, this lesson focuses on, which is one is following orders, and the other one is loving your people. Following orders and loving your people is the basis of this entire lesson. You know what I'm saying? And this is a lesson that our women should be ecstatic about, because it shows the power and the love that a sister had for her people. When she gained power from the king, she didn't separate herself from her people. You know what I'm saying? She didn't remove herself from her people. She didn't think she was better than her people. She used her power and her position to save her people. And that's something we should do as a nation. You know what I'm saying? There's a time that you should be selfish. There's a certain time you should be selfish as a people. And the time to be selfish is when it comes to your nation. You should do anything to big up your brothers, to help your sisters in a situation. That's our cause. That's what we was taught to do. That's what our king died for us to do, to have that type of brotherhood so where we can save our own. Paul said he wished he was accursed from his brothers. He wished that he could separate himself from Christ to save us. That's brotherhood. You understand? Give me Romans 15:4. Big up to Officer Shapai, our new troop in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? Officer 1000 in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't yaka bad, he yaka good tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother. Shapai in the building. We got two new young men, and of course the sisters. You know what I'm saying? So this story is about One West sisters. You know what I'm saying? So we always want to big up our sisters any chance we can to show them the love that Esther had, our sisters have. Romans 15:4, if I could. Baba Shah.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
These things in these scriptures that was written thousands of years ago are directly for us to use today. You understand? Like the Bible, our records is the only record and out of all nations of people who put their good and their bad inside the record. You know what I'm saying? Our so-called oppressor, he only writes about his triumphs. You know what I'm saying? The Moab, he only writes about the good things that they've done. You know what I'm saying? It's our people who write down the good and the bad things of our history so that now we can sit down and read them like, man, I ain't doing that. I refuse to do that. I saw he got punished. I'm not going to do that. I'll do that. I saw how he saved his people. I'll definitely do that. That's what these scriptures are for. Go ahead, Doc.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
I'll tell you something. These scriptures are supposed to give us hope through this hell that we're living in. We're all oppressed. We all are. Look, when Christ was on this earth, he wasn't ruling. His people was being oppressed then. You understand? But the stories that we have today are given to us to give us hope so that one day our King YAHANNA puts a crown on our heads and we rule the goddamn earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? One day we're going to have these heathens under our boot. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to, buck break them, rape their women. You know what I'm saying? Because we are a righteous people. You know what I'm saying? We have rules and regulations of how we're supposed to treat each other and treat the heathens. You understand? So tonight we're going to talk about Esther, Mordecai, Haman, the white man's devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? This lesson tonight is about following orders and loving your nation. And I pray y'all out there understand this. Those in the room, they want West. I know they understand. Those that out there in TV land, you know what I'm saying? This is the lesson you need to learn that will make you run in here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Most High is starting a war on the other side of the earth just to save Negroes, right, just to save Hispanic people. It seems small right now, but he's starting a war that it's not even on your mind because you're so oppressed. You know what I'm saying? He's starting a war on the other side of earth just to free us out of captivity so we can rule the earth. And lessons like this that we have tonight is proof of how if we serve our God, he will fight for us. You understand? Let me get Esther 1. Also, who's reading? Shapai, we got Shapai in the building, man. We can take turns. No sweat. They're going to switch a room. Shout out to everybody here tonight, man. The bag nights. Esther 1:1. Esther 1:1. We're just going to touch a little bit of it. Officer Taza, again, he taught an amazing class last night for 3 hours. I'm not going to do that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in here hungry, wiping their eyes, you know what I'm saying? But we fought through it. You know what I'm saying? Because we love the brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Whenever you're ready, priest. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 1, verse 1. Now it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus. This is Ahasuerus, which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia over 107 and 20 provinces. Verse 2, that in those days when the king Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan, the palace.
Come on.
In the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his princes and his servants, the power of Persia and Media, the nobles and princes of the provinces,
Now,
being before him.
I'm gonna let the brother read on because I don't want to jump in too much to to stop him, but I will jump in, what I'm saying, give some context of what's being read. Go ahead, Salaki.
Verse 4, when he shewed the riches of his glorious kingdom and the honor of his excellent majesty many days, even 180 days.
Now this king had a feast and brought all the princes of these different provinces to his kingdom. And when a king does this, he's flexing. You know what I'm saying? He's showing these people, I got the wealth to go to war for ever how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out there just eating anything. They out there eating big. It's a feast for hundreds of days. He's flexing. That's what kings do. I'm gonna flex my power to show you that I slap you anytime. Forever how long? You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 5, and when these days were expired, the king made a feast unto all the people that were present in Shushan the palace, both unto great and small.
Right.
7 days in the court of the garden of the king's palace.
Right. Then he had a feast to the people for 7 days. Come on.
Verse 6, where were white, green, and blue hangings fastened with cords of fine linen and purple to silver rings and pillars of marble. The beds were of gold and silver upon a pavement of red and blue and white and black marble.
Come on, drop down to verse 9.
Verse 9, also Vashti the queen made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to King Ahasuerus.
Come on.
Verse 10, on the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abitha, Zethar, and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal.
So the king had a command for them to bring his queen to him. Come on.
To shew the people and the princess her beauty.
Right, he's trying to show off to the people. Come on.
For she was fair to look on.
She was fine. You know what I'm saying? Salaki. She was a pretty sister. Not Salaki, not a sister. She was a pretty heathen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Salaki. Go ahead out.
Verse 12. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him.
So she refused this order that the king gave her. You understand? She refused it in front of a lot of people. Keep going.
Verse 13. Then the king said to the wise men, which knew the times, for so was the king's manner towards all that knew law and judgment. And the next unto him was Karshena, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Maris, Marsina, and Memucan, the 7 princes of Persia and Media, which saw the king's face and which sat the first in the kingdom.
Come on.
Verse 15. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law? Because she hath not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains.
Right. So all these men seen the embarrassment that the king had faced when his wife refused to come to him. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 16. And Memucan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of King Ahasuerus.
Come on.
For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes, when it shall be reported that King Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not.
What the brother explained is your wife was a bitch. Otherwise, going to see that she was a bitch, and they're going to follow this bitch and become a group of bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? These brothers like, we got to put an end to this. We can't let this slide, King. You can't let them, a woman come here and stain your power. You understand? Stand strong. Be firm. You understand? Come on.
Verse 18. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath. Verse
Right.
19.
And what sisters have? Sisters have a camaraderie, or like women stick together for no reason. Even if it's evil reason, they'll stick together. You understand? So these women say, the queen can do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's an evil thing to do, to follow the footsteps of an evil bitch. And we don't have that problem in here in I.S.U.P.K. We got princesses who stand by their husbands, who follow orders. You understand? Because why? Because following orders saves your life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see in this lesson how following orders can be a good thing, and how not following orders can make you pay. How not following orders could damn to destroy your whole nation of people. In this lesson, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
If it please the king, verse 19, if it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before King Ahasuerus, and let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she.
Damn, there's what?
That is better than she.
Vashti is about to be replaced by a sister who is what?
That is better than she.
Good night. The Bible said that. Come on.
Verse 20. And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all the empire, for it is great, all the wives shall give to their husbands honor, both to the great and small.
Right. It's a crazy thing when the king got to make a statement for your wife to give you honor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is something you got to be taught from a young woman, how to give honor to a husband. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And here in this school, we mold our women
Right.
to give honor to their husbands. But their husband the ones who go out here and fight the world.
Mm-hmm.
He can't come home and fight you too.
Right.
You understand? Come on.
Verse 21. And the saying pleased the king and the princes, and the king did according to the word of Memucan.
Mm-hmm.
For he sent letters into all the king's provinces, into every province according to the writings thereof, and to every people after their language, that every man should bear rule in his own house, and that it should be published according to the language of every people.
That's right. Jump to chapter 2, verse 7.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 2, verse 7. And he brought up Hadassah, that is Esther, his uncle's daughter, for she had neither father nor mother, and the maid was fair and beautiful, whom Mordecai, when her father and mother were dead, took for his own daughter.
Like, so just give a little context. The king set out a decree to all the virgins to come because he's looking for a new wife. He put Vashti aside, and now he's on the hunt for a new wife. So he sent a decree to saying, bring me all the beautiful virgins. Bring them to me so I can choose who I want to marry. All right, so Mordecai, who is Esther's father, her parents died, so now he's raising her. You understand? He said, let me bring her to the king. You understand? Come on.
Verse 8. So it came to pass, when the king's commandment and his decree was heard, and when many maidens were gathered together unto Shushan the palace, to the custody of Haggai, that Esther was brought also unto the king's house, to the custody of Haggai, keeper of the women.
Come on.
And the maiden pleased him, and she obtained kindness of him, and he speedily gave her things for purification.
He did what?
He speedily gave her things for purification.
That brother saw Esther and had to put her in the game. You know what I'm saying? He had to lock that down.
Right.
He speedily gave her the things to clean her up. You know what I'm saying? She in the game. You know what I'm saying? No, y'all do. Y'all cuff him real quick. He couldn't let that pass him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him, brother. Go ahead.
With such things as belonged to her, and 7 maidens, which were meet to be given her out of the king's house.
Come on.
And he preferred her and her maids unto the best place of the house of the women.
Come on.
Verse 10. Esther had not shewed her people nor her kindred, for Mordecai had changed her that she should not shew it.
For Mordecai had charged her. Mordecai gave her the order, don't tell them about your people. You know what I'm saying? And she followed that order. Now remember, this lesson about following orders and loving your people.
Right.
Esther is following orders. You know what I'm saying? And she is being a good daughter to the man who raised her. Following orders. Come on.
Verse 11. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of the women's house to know how Esther did and what should become of her.
Now, this process that Esther went through lasted a year. Mordecai came and walked every day checking on his sister. You know what I'm saying? Every day he walked to the court to check on this daughter that he raised. You know what I'm saying? That's a brother who loves his daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a brother who know he raised a good daughter.
Right.
Because if she was a whore, he'd stay at the highest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Playing Fortnite or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Mordecai raised something that was so virtuous that he had to go check on it.
That's right.
Come on. Because why? Because she's valuable. So like you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. Now when every maid's turn was come to go unto the king Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the women, for so were the days of their purification accomplished.
Come on.
To wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh.
With what?
6 months with oil of myrrh.
Come on.
And 6 months with sweet odors.
Ooh-wee. You know what I'm saying? This is 12 months of melanin love. You know what I'm saying? 12 months of being baptized in just natural juice and berries. You know what I'm saying? You know that thing was smelling good. Salakia, you know what I'm saying? Come on, now you want to say something? Oh no, so he eating now. I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was seeing part of the context of what the 6 months and the 6 months come from the school.
Well, in this context, this is a king. You can't just bring anything before the king. He got to purify you. He got to cleanse you out. You know what I'm saying? So now when you are when she comes before him, you know, this something he wants. Come on now. Go ahead.
And
Hold on,
6
Salaki,
months was
Salaki.
Now, what I was gonna say to add to the brother question, for king, brother, you can wait for 6 months.
Real talk.
Like a king.
Yeah. you know, a king, you know, depending on the type of spirit he got, you know what I'm saying? He'll kill your whole family, then thrust himself upon you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the king for not taking advantage of my sister, doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But that sister put in that year worth of time. She was swimming in rose petals. You know what I'm saying? The sweet odors. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff make a nigga go crazy. Come on. She has some that car gas. Salaki.
and with other things for purifying of the women. Verse 13. Then thus came every maiden unto the king. Whatsoever she desired was given her to go with her out of the house of the women unto the king's house.
And that's very important to understand. All these maidens came unto the king, and what they asked for, he gave them. Come on.
Verse 15. Salaki. Verse 14. In the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the women, to the custody of Shashgaz, the king's chamberlain, which kept the concubines. She came in unto the king no more, except the king delighted in her, and that she were called by name.
That's right. Come on.
Now, verse 15. Now, when the turn of Esther, the daughter of Abihail, the uncle of Mordecai, who had taken her for his daughter, was come to go unto the king, she required nothing but what Haggai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the women, appointed.
She did what?
She required nothing but what Haggai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the women, appointed.
And what it's trying to tell you is that the other maids who came before her, they all requested of the king to do certain things. This sister came in, I don't need nothing but what you have for me already. You know what I'm saying? That's a sister who ain't greedy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a sister who's content. You know what I'm saying? That's a sister who's like greed can a sister over greed can destroy a man. You know what I'm saying? But this sister didn't have that spirit. Come on.
And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all of them that looked upon her.
She did what?
And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all of them that looked upon her.
You know why she attained favor? Because every man hates a greedy woman. You know what I'm saying? They was like, damn, that's she don't want nothing. She good. Hey, the king, boy. Hey, king, bro, you got this one. You know what I'm saying? Damn, boy, the king, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, boy, if that was me. That's how it was. Because they saw a woman who was just pure. Right. And that's the value Mordecai was coming to see every day. Check on that. Because he knew what he raised. Right. Come on.
Verse 16. So Esther was taken unto King Ahasuerus into his house royal in the 10th month, which is the month of Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign.
Come on.
And the king loved Esther above all the women.
Above who?
Above all the women.
Above who?
Above all the women.
He loved this Israelite sister, this Benjamite sister, above all these women, above all these heathens. You know what I'm saying? That's something our sisters have to understand. You're different than all these heathens. There's something special about you. You know what I'm saying? It's something very special that you stand out, and these heathens hate you for that. They hate you so much is they'll hate you for being you, but will soon copy everything you do. When I was a young man, Salaki, you know what I'm saying? A thick sister was frowned upon. If a sister had a little back there, white people hated her. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward 20 years now, the white women are going to the doctor. They're going to Miami, putting their life on the line to have what you have naturally. You know what I'm saying? Just to copy your spirit that you have. You know what I'm saying? That's how special you are. Carbon copies, good night. Because ain't nothing like the real thing. That's what the songwriter said. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Gaye, somebody, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's how special we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? And here's how special you are right now, black people, Hispanic people. We are in hell. And the earth follows everything we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Reggaeton right now is being copied by Africans. They call it Afrobeat. Right. A stinking African has taken our culture and has made millions off of it. You know what I'm saying? But yet come over here and talk down upon us. Saying calling us slaves. I'm telling you something, Africa has over 54 countries. And none of them have a stable economy. Right. None of them do, but they come over here and talk against us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be, they have to come over here and stand on our shoulders to even live a prosperous life in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of y'all cool hating our oppressor, the white man. I'll tell y'all something, them Africans are equal in it. They get the equal hate that we should give for our oppressor. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Their role that they played would not be unjudged. They're going to get that work too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And they stink.
Verse 17. And the king loved Esther above all the women, and she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins. So that he set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti.
Come on.
Then the king made a great feast unto all his princes and his servants, even Esther's feast. And he made a release to the provinces and gave gifts according to the state of the king.
Jump down to 20.
Verse 20. Esther had not yet shewed her kindred nor her people, as Mordecai had charged her. For Esther did the commandment of Mordecai, like as when she was brought up with him.
That's right. Come on.
In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate, two of the king's chamberlains, Bigthan and Teresh, of those which kept the door, were wroth and sought to lay hand on the king of Ahasuerus.
So these two king chamberlain was upset with the king, and they wanted to kill the king. But Mordecai heard this. Come on.
Verse 22, and the thing was known to Mordecai, who told it unto Esther the queen. And Esther certified the king thereof in Mordecai's name.
So Mordecai heard it, then he went and told Esther, then Esther went and told the king. Come on.
Verse 23, and when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out. Therefore they were both hanged on a tree, and it was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king.
Now this is very important to remember for later on we get into the story. Mordecai saved the king's life. You know what I'm saying? And it was written down in the book of the Kings about this act that he did. Now, at that time, he was not awarded for it. He didn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. Give me chapter 3, verse 1. It's getting real now.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 1. After these things did the king Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of...
If I could, right quick, Salakia. Who's reading along? Who's reading along? Y'all see these names that's being said? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, ain't it? Get your pot of hand. I just want to make sure that brother know what he doing. You know what I mean? We see your work, guy. We see you. You know what I'm saying? Before reading these names, go ahead, Doc.
Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son... Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, and advance him and set his seat above all the princes that were with him.
Now, remember, the topic of this is loving your people, following orders. This is a time where in our history that we didn't follow the order. King Saul was given an order to kill all Amalek, right? King Saul did not kill all Amalek. He left Agag alive. Agag is the forefather of Haman. You know what I'm saying? Had King Saul followed that order, there would be no Haman to even be dealing with right now. Haman is a Amalek, right? Amalekite. What makes him what? So-called Jewish. So get that brother a microphone. He 1,000. Let him hold the mic. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's a so-called Jewish man.
So-called Jewish man. What makes him an Edomite? What makes him the devil that the Bible speaks of? That's right. You know what I'm saying? The adversary in this story is the oppressor. The same oppressor who's the adversary in your life today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. The Lord gives victories. All you gotta do is ride with him. Follow his law, statutes, commandments. He gonna give you the W. The little, issues that you're going through your life right now, we've all been through it. We're all going through it. But what keeps us going on is the power that we serve. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are continuing to do the Lord's work. The Lord is the glue that holds us all together. Right. He's the glue. You know what I'm saying? And any battle we come up against, all we have to do is serve our power, in which time and time again, he's defeated our enemy right before us. And this story ain't no different. He's going to turn Haman's own weapon against him. Haman is going to fall on his own sword, trying to hurt God's chosen people. And all it takes is following orders and loving your own people to get that W. Come on, I keep reading.
It's the book of Esther, chapter 3, and verse 2. And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai bowed not.
But what?
But Mordecai bowed not.
The king commanded everyone to bow down before Mordecai. Bow down before Haman. But Mordecai didn't do that. That's a real nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you something, bro. We see this all over and over again today. The NFL, how they did Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying? They begging niggas, bow down. You know what I'm saying? But that brother chose not to. But the only problem with that was they used another one of his brothers against him. Jay-Z, I'm gonna tell you something. There was a movement going, and Jay-Z let our oppressor use him to quell that whole spirit. The love of money, the love of proximity to whiteness was Jay-Z's goals. That what he sought after, instead of seeking the power of our God and loving your brother. Had he done that, we'd have benefited way more than what he got loving our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
But Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence.
Right.
Verse 3. Then the king's servants, which were in the king's gate, said unto Mordecai, why transgressest thou the king's commandment?
Come on.
Verse 4. Now it came to pass, when they spake daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's matters would stand, for he had told them that he was a Jew.
Come on.
And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then Then was Haman full of wrath.
Yeah. They came and told Haman, yeah, nigga, Mordecai ain't buying to you, fam. You know what I'm saying? That upset Haman to a point he wanted to exterminate a nation of. That is just like our oppressor today. If you don't bow down to them, if you don't kiss their ass, kiss their boots, they are willing to kill all of us. You know what I'm saying? And it makes no difference if you're the one who's next to them. They're eventually going to kill you too.
Right.
Go ahead, come on.
What's so heavy is it's represented here in America today because the Puritans hated the Native Americans so much because they were such a peaceable people.
That's crazy.
And tranquil in what they call their heathenistic ways. Oh, we can't have this.
Right.
Can't have this.
You know
we gotta wipe
saying?
them out.
We gotta wipe them out.
You know what I'm saying? And it said within 10 years, the Puritans went, the Native Americans were 20,000, the Puritans were 700, and in 10 years, the Puritans was 22,000, and the Native Americans was 700. And
give me the precept. I think it's in Psalms. Those who are at peace with you, like our oppressors, man, hunts our steps, and we've done nothing but love them. Like there's a one-sided war in America. There's no civil war. We're going back and forth with them. There's a one-sided war, and it's them killing us. We've loved them for over 500 years, and still love them today. You know what I'm saying? But yet all they do is want to destroy us. What more do you want from us? That's what Tyree said. What more do you want from me? God damn, I fight in your wars. I give you all my money. You take my women. You know what I'm saying? I can't find a place to live. I make minimum wage. I can't. You know what I'm saying? What more do you want from me? You already have all my love. My woman love you more than me. You understand? Like that's what we've known since we've been in America. We've only known to love them and receive hate. You got that precept out? Are you still searching?
Sir. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Is that the right one, sir?
No, that's not the right one, but I'll take that though. When I think like Psalm 55, although we have peace with them, they still try to kill us. When your ways please the Lord, there's nothing your enemies can do to stop you. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta understand the Lord is the ruler of all things. So everything flows through him. It all depends on our obedience. That's it. We back at chapter 3, SKYPE.
oh, I got you. Romans, Psalms 55 and 20.
My God.
Peace with him.
Right, like we're at peace with our oppressor, man.
He hath broken.
With the Native Indians alone, with them Gadites and the Reubenite brothers. You know what I'm saying? He broke covenant with people who was at peace with him. Tranquil people, as the brother, your brother said, tranquil. Give him a hand. That's 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't say tranquil all day. You know what I'm saying? How do you tranquil in the sentence? You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. Our oppressor challenges those who love him and puts them to death. That's what he's been doing to us. Come on, SKYPE.
Verse 5. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reference, then was Haman full of wrath. Verse 6. And he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had shewed him the people of Mordecai.
Yeah, he's gonna handle Mordecai by himself. And he thought, man, they just showed me that Mordecai is a Jew. I got bigger plans. Come on.
Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews.
All who?
All the Jews.
Come on.
That were throughout the whole kingdom of Assyrians.
Come on.
Even the people of Mordecai.
You understand? This brother felt such disrespect from Mordecai that he thought to destroy all of our people. You got something to say? Come on. You're such malevolence. All right, bro. You're working on 4 points. It's a malevolence. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If I could, I don't want. I'm just noticing a pattern. You know what I'm saying? The heathen Vashti and this heathen Hagar,
Haman.
it's like a Haman.
Hey, go out there like a street fighter.
So like Haman, they both had pride. It
Yeah.
was overwhelming pride, and it was and that pride. I mean, not to give what do you call it? A spoiler for what comes to Haman, but
Mhm.
that pride was both of their demise.
Spoiler alert. No, you're right. Get that brother a hand. Well said, Doc. Well said. And that pride that they have usually end with black death, Hispanic death. You understand? You want to say something? Get Trooper a hand. That's my Trooper right there, man.
Okay. So at work, one thing I noticed is since this walk, I move different at work.
Mhm.
Like I don't get into the socializing on worldly topics and things. So one thing I realized is I had to think back to all my jobs, and how I elevated just to fall down. But one thing I realized is one thing the oppressor does, especially with the salt of the earth, when he realizes your work ethics, he keeps you there to build a team.
Mm-hmm.
Just for him to go up under you, undercut you, get you out the way for somebody that just will work for cheaper.
Right.
But he uses you like Microsoft uses AI,
Mm-hmm.
and it's wicked.
No, get that brother a hand. That's well said. Let me tell you something. Our oppressor will use you for their means. And once their means are met, they're going to get rid of you and bring in the cheaper version of you and make money off of them. And the cycle just repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? Come on, he got something to say. Go ahead.
Your boy Gabe, Daddy Money online said pride coming before the fall.
That's right. That boy say daddy money, you know what I'm saying? Gabe, come on in and get your name out. You know what I'm saying? Come on in, join the fold. Big shout out to that brother Gabe, because he bringing them in. He's sending them in here. He's sending the people in. You know what I'm saying? Come on here, get your name and serve the Lord. Come on, Spot. The water. Give me a chapter 3, verse 8, Yakabat. Oh, Yabakon, Slack, I'm sorry. Is your mic on? That's what I'm here for. I'm 5,000. That's what I'm here for.
This is the book of Esther.
The Lord gave me the rank for that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 8.
Come on.
And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom, and their laws are diverse from all people. Neither keep they the king's laws.
Damn.
Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to suffer them.
Right. We didn't keep the king's laws, but we had our own laws. You know what I'm saying? And from a king's point of view, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta keep my laws, fam. You know what I'm saying? But from a Israelite point of view, our laws supersede every law on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Khan, verse 9. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business to bring it into the king's treasuries.
A devil being the devil. What does the word devil mean? Get that sister the microphone. That's my sister. Get that microphone. That's a run wife.
Devil means deceiver.
No sweat. Give them sister a hand. That's Kasha right, mama, y'all. A run wife. You know what I'm saying? They come to class. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. The word devil means deceiver, and that's what Haman was doing to the king. Deceiving the king to get to his point, to make his dream come true. Come on.
Khan. Verse 10. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the Jews' enemy.
The who?
The Jews' enemy.
The who?
The Jews' enemy.
I got enemies, lot of enemies. Let me tell you something. You being who you are the earth hates you. You understand? These heathens only have power because you sin. That's the only reason why they have. Yeah, give me a hand. I ain't tripping. They only have power because you sin. When you don't sin, you take the power from them, and the Lord puts us above all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's something special about you. I know you probably, you tired from slaving, 8 hours, go home, sleep, gotta wake back up again and slave again. You gotta take care of your kids, your baby daddy ain't acting right. I get it. But there's something special about you that these heathens can't stand. And what it is that the Lord made a covenant with you and your forefathers.
That's right.
Come on,
Priest.
each other, you know what I'm
This is the
saying?
book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. Diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God shall set thee upon high above all nations upon the face of the earth.
That's right. Get that brother hand. If we just serve our power, he will raise us up above all the heathens on the earth. All you gotta do is put that pork chop down. Don't touch that white girl. You know what I'm saying? No white girls? Yeah, no white girls. You know what I'm saying? You sure right. Get that sister hand because she right. Put that white girl down. Unhand her. You know what I'm saying? Put that shrimp down. That lobster, they used to feed lobster and shrimp to inmates before it became a popular thing among black and brown people. Oh yeah, that's all they would feed the inmate, just enough to keep them alive. But now it's a delicacy for us. I'll rank you. Let me go first. Go ahead.
Crabs, lobster, and shrimp, they were like 10 cents, 5 cents. That's all they had in their area. They tried to make it a delicacy. So that's why it changed. That's all they used to feed the inmates, bottom feeders. That's all they used to feed them. They was 5 cents and 10 cents a pound back in the day.
That's our history teacher, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
And
The
crazy thing in the food industry, especially in the back of the house or the kitchen, that's the fastest thing to make. Like, when they be working real fast and you just want to grab something to eat, you could drop shrimp in 3 minutes each side, you good.
Good night.
You can't drop nothing else, pork or beef, for 3 minutes, 6 minutes, and be good. You can drop a lobster in 5 minutes and it's cooked.
Good night.
Yeah.
They still got to pull that doo-doo string out of the crawfish, you know what I'm saying? You got to pull the doo-doo string out. You ready?
I don't want to say them.
No sweat. Keep reading then. You got something to say, Yaka good? Okay, no sweat. Me verse 11.
This is the book, this is the book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 11. And the king said unto Haman, the silver is given to thee, the people also, to do with them as it seemeth good to thee.
Right. So the king was riding with Haman. I'm gonna give you the money, and the people get the authority to do what they want to these Jews. Keep going.
Verse 12. Then were the king's scribes called on the 13th day of the first month, and there was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants and to the governors that were over every province, and to the rulers of every people of every province, according to the writing thereof.
Come on.
And to every people after their language. And the name of King Ahasuerus was it written and sealed with the king's ring.
Come on.
Verse 13. And the letters were sent by post into all the king's provinces to destroy, to kill, and to cause to perish all Jews, both young and old, little children and women, in one day, even upon the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month Adar, and to take the spoil of them for a prey.
Now just imagine if you wake up one day and you watching ESPN, at the bottom of the ticker it says Donald Trump has put out a law to kill all blacks and Hispanics on earth. That's what the king just did. He sent out letters to each provinces, over 127 provinces. Have your way with these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You'd be devastated. You understand? You'll be distraught. But that's how these heathens treat us. You know what I'm saying? And today we have to, Christianity is such an evil thing, you know what I'm saying, for us to follow. Like black and brown people, when we're born, our first breath is Christianity. You know what I'm saying? We're taught to love the very people who hate us. You know what I'm saying? We're taught to not deny them that love. You know what I'm saying? So this is a situation where we have to wake up and know who our enemy is. You know what I'm saying? I said last week in class, saying the white man is the devil, it's cool. That's a good thing. But when you add that the Bible speaks of, it gives it authority. You know what I'm saying? We have to know that authority is real and that authority comes from the Lord. It's okay to hate those who hate you, to hate your enemy, not your brothers, but to hate your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again, these heathens put us in situations that causes us death. Their hatred is used against us that causes us to die. But yet we still love them because of Christianity. This culture that we have is the only thing that puts us first. This Bible is the only thing that puts us first. I said the Bible, not Christianity. Christianity is not in the Bible. This is the only thing that puts us as first-class citizens. Everything else puts us beneath heathens. You know what I'm saying? It's time to come back to our culture. Come on, YAHANNA.
Khan. Verse 14. The copy of the writing for a commandment to be given in every province was published unto all people.
Come on, jump to chapter 4, verse 1. We just skimming through, y'all. Tazdak taught this class yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to hold y'all like he did yesterday. I ain't trying to put y'all in handcuffs. We're going to go through it. Come on.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
When Mordecai perceived all that was done, Mordecai rent his clothes and put on sackcloth with ashes and went out into the midst of the city and cried with a loud and bitter cry.
Why did Mordecai do this? Can anybody answer that? Why did Mordecai rent his clothes and cover himself in sackcloth? Come on.
Because he wanted his God to see he was in pain.
That boy was hurting. It's a destroyed feeling to be the one who's going to be the death of so many of your own people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's because he loved his people. Had he not cared about his people, shit, he went to the highs. You know what I'm saying? Play some PlayStation. He would have done that. Keep going.
Verse 2.
He probably would sit on chapter 4. Mordecai's like an old name. He probably went home and watched In the Heat of the Night. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2. And came even before the king's gate, for none might enter into the king's gate clothed with sackcloth.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. And in every province, whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, there was great mourning among the Jews,
mm-hmm.
and fasting, and weeping, and wailing, and many lay in sackcloth and ashes.
Come on.
Verse 4. So Esther's maids and her chamberlains came and told it her. Then was the queen exceedingly grieved, and she sent raiment to clothe Mordecai.
She sent what?
Raiment to clothe Mordecai.
Esther is such a good sister, man. Mordecai he rented his clothes. He was in mourning. She sent him clothes to wear. You know what I'm saying? And our oppressor in this kingdom has given our sisters so much power. And those sisters, instead of using that power to build their nation, they hate our men for it. Like on social media all day, all you hear is black women versus black men all day. You know what I'm saying? Well, we should be in a position where whatever power we have should be used to build our nation. We should work together. You know what I'm saying? In the early 60s, when our men couldn't get work, our sisters went to work. And they brought their money home to build their family and their nation. Now we have no thought of loving one another. It's I hate you, I can do better than you. You know what I'm saying? How much I can get from you. You know what I'm saying? That's because why we're taught in America to be independents, individualites. That's what we're taught in America. The Bible teaches us to be family, to be a nation. This kingdom goes against everything that our God pushes. Come on.
And to take away his sackcloth from him.
Mm-hmm.
But he received it not.
He what?
He received it not.
Come on.
Verse 5. Then called Esther for Hatak, one of the king's chamberlains, whom he had appointed to attend upon her, and gave him a commandment to Mordecai to know what it was and why it was. Verse 6. So
Jump to verse 10 for me.
Verse 10. Again, Esther spake unto Hatak and gave him the commandment unto Mordecai. 11. All the king's servants and the people of the king's provinces do know that whosoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his to put him to death, except such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come unto the king these 30 days.
Right. So Esther told this brother, her ties to get these words to Mordecai. She's saying, I can't go to the king until his court unless you've been summoned by the king. If not, it's death. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 12. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Verse 13. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house.
Think what?
Think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house.
He told her, don't think this won't happen to you. Just because you live in uppity in a nice with a king house, nice bed, you got, you know what I'm saying, flowing water, you know what I'm saying? Don't think this won't happen to you. If he's gonna go after us, he'll do the same to you. Come on.
Like that is like extremely heavy, because like our people think that their finances is they guard and they shield. They think if they go to River Oaks and these gated communities,
right,
or for goodness sake, Sienna Plantation of all places,
right,
you know, that you got a strong defense. No, they're gonna be the first person that you'll be the first person they come to. Right. Like when the lights come out, they be like, oh, they on the plantation. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and take them for all their goods and for all their services. Your defense is amongst your people.
That's right.
Because when they come into the hood, best believe when the lights go out, you know, the GDs, the Crips, the Bloods, they be like, hey, who is you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you doing over here? We don't know you.
That's right.
You understand? But you go in these white neighborhoods, the neighborhood watch gonna be at your door.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Toting that AR and that 4-4. You know what I'm saying?
You don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? You do not belong here. You don't belong with these. Come on, I'm sorry, Shabbat. It's like it.
What's heavy about that as well is that's how we got targeted in Africa. That's the exact same way they got targeted. We migrated into Africa after 70 AD, and those strong African tribes that were going doing business with the devil that the Bible speaks of, they had to find somebody to pick, and guess who they picked? They didn't pick their own people.
Right.
They had to pick the least common denominator, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of Judah. You know what I'm saying? When they pointed them out and they took them, and that's the people that got enslaved. We wasn't Africans.
Get those brothers a hand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love your own. There's safety amongst your own people.
There's safety among your own people. That's a heavy statement.
I appreciate you.
Because that's what the Africans felt. That's why they had to get rid of. They had to get rid of the people that's not their people, because they know that, because all the other nations know that there's safety among their people, but we the only nation that don't know that.
Right.
That's crazy.
We'll say. Get that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? There is not safety among heathens. You know what I'm saying? Their culture is really dead for us. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Come on,
Yahanan. More than all the Jews. Verse 14. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time.
If you are silent right now, if you don't say nothing right now, come on.
Then shall there enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place.
We might not get saved right now, but we'll get saved later on. Come on.
But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed.
You and your father's house will be destroyed if you keep silent. Maybe one day we'll get saved, but you're going to die right now. Absolutely. And what the brother was saying was absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you have safety with your white friends. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be the ones to pull you out the house first. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time. I don't have white friends. I don't have the luxury to give them my love when I give it to my own brothers and sisters. Those are the people who need their love.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? White people got the love of the world, the love of the earth. It's us who are oppressed who need their love. Come on,
Khan. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this?
Right. All this was going on is the Lord made this happen. You're in your position right now for this exact moment. Come on.
Verse 15. Then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer.
Come on.
Go gather together all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise. And so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law. And if I perish, I perish.
Right. This sister, for the love of her people, she went on a suicide mission. If I go out there and talk to this king and he didn't summon me, he has all right to kill me. But because I love my people, I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to put my life on the line to save my nation.
Right.
That's the spirit we all should be working in.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. Give me chapter 5, verse 1.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 5, verse 1. Now it came to pass on the third day that Esther put on her royal apparel.
She put on what?
Her royal apparel.
Put on their dress.
Yeah.
High heels. She got ready, you know what I'm saying? You know how those sisters do when they come today, man. They be ready. You know what I'm saying? Spray a little car gas on them. You know what I'm saying? Melting love across the skin. Smelling good, because she knew she had to put that work in right now to save her people. Come on.
And stood in the inner court of the king's house.
Right. Now, this was life or death situation. Come on.
Over against the king's house. And the king sat upon his royal throne in the royal house, over against the gate of the house. Verse 2. And it was so, when the king saw Esther, the queen, standing in the court, that she obtained favor in his sight. And the king held out to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand. So Esther drew near and touched the top of the scepter. Verse 3. Then said the king unto her, What wilt thou, Queen Esther? And what is thy request? It shall be given even thee, it shall be even given thee to the half of the kingdom.
Damn. That's how much he favored his sister. What you want, girl? Tell me, tell daddy what you need. I'll take care of you. Whatever you want, this king, I got it. Don't even worry about it. Come on.
Verse 4. And Esther answered, If it seem good unto the king, let the king and Haman come this day unto the banquet that I have prepared for him.
Right. Come on.
Verse 5. Then the king said, Cause Haman to make haste, that he may do as Esther hath said. So the king and Haman came to the banquet that Esther had prepared. Verse 6. And the king said unto Esther at the banquet of wine, What is thy petition? And it shall be granted thee. And what is thy request? Even to the half of the kingdom it shall be performed.
Come on.
Verse 7. Then answered Esther and said, My petition and my request is, if I have found favor in the sight of the king, and if it please the king to grant my petition and to perform my request, let the king and Haman come to the banquet that I shall prepare for them, and I will do tomorrow as the king has said. Verse 9. Then went Haman forth that day joyful and with a glad heart. But when Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate, that he stood not up nor moved for him,
Right.
he was full of indignation against Mordecai
Right. Haman a hater, bro. It's like, look at that nigga over there. Boy, I can't stand a nigga. Come on.
Verse 10.
And if I could, shout out to Mordecai for standing 10 toes deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? No fear. The brother already got a bounty on his head. No fear. Come on.
Verse 10. Nevertheless, Haman refrained himself.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came home, he sent and called for his friends and Zeresh, his wife.
Jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14. Then said Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends unto him, let a gallows be made of 50 cubits high, and tomorrow speak thou unto the king, that Mordecai may be hanged thereon. Then go thou in merrily with the king unto the banquet.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Jump to verse chapter 8. Chapter 7. Most High in Christ. Give me first 8 and 1 out.
This is the book of Esther,
Salaki,
chapter 8.
if I could, Salaki. We gotta hit 7. You know what I'm saying? Go to 7 and 3. 7 and 3. We gotta show how the beef ended.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 7, verse 3. Then Esther, the queen, answered and said, if I have found favor in thy sight, O king, and if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition, and my people at my request.
Come on.
Verse 4, for we are sold, I and my people, to be destroyed, to be slain, and to perish. But if we have not sold for bondmen and bondwomen,
but if we what?
But if we had not been sold,
if we be what?
But if we had, but if we had been sold for bondmen and bondwomen, I had held my tongue.
The sister was saying, look, I'd rather us be enslaved than us to die. If we're gonna be enslaved, I'd have said nothing. You know, it's cool, as long as my people live. But the fact that he's out to kill us, I had to speak up. Come on.
I had held my tongue, although the enemy could not countervail the king's damage.
Right. I'd rather held my tongue than have the king looking at me, you know what I'm saying, causing beef with the king. Come on.
Verse 5. Then the king Ahasuerus answered and said unto Esther, the queen, who is he, and where is he that durst presume in his heart to do so?
Come on.
Verse 6. And Esther said, the adversary and the enemy is this wicked Haman.
Point him out, sis. Come on.
Wicked Haman.
Wicked nigga Haman. It's like, you got something to say? Pass the mic behind you. That's my trooper.
Salaki, sir. You see right here in verse 6, it's like Esther's calling them straight up the devil.
The devil. Get that brother hand. I hope somebody gonna say it. Dang, I can't get all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Haman is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The Bible, the word devil means, well, Satan means adversary, right? Right. He was playing that role. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, look, the Lord raised up these different empires to why? To do what? Why does the Lord raise up different empires or raise up certain people?
To show his power.
To show his power in earth, man. You know what I'm saying? He let Haman get a little money, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord can turn around and do this to him. If I could, look up Israel, second paragraph. It's just one line in there that I love to read. Israel and the second line, second paragraph, first line. This Bible dictionary was written by white people. I didn't write this. You know what I'm saying? Written by scholars. And they say something that is so important. It's just one line, it's a few words. But you gotta understand how rich your culture is, how powerful your God is. Go ahead.
This is the word Israel defined in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, second paragraph. Before the year 2100 BC, the God who directs all history.
The what?
The God that directs all history.
That's all I want you to read. In this dictionary, it says the God who directs all history. Like our oppressor knows who's your power. He knows that your power controls every action that goes on this earth. And those actions are caused by your obedience and disobedience. The what? I appreciate that. Can't believe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
And if I could, the second part, it says, after it says he directs our history, it says, and chose
Come on now.
Abraham
Come on now.
out of the land of Ur. You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? He chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's why you're hated.
Right, real talk.
Because that covenant, that contract that your forefather signed, nigga, they hate you. That's why I'm telling you something. For them to stay in power, you have to continue sinning. That's why there's so many gay commercials on TV. Oh yeah, see them gay niggas be having AIDS to be dancing on the commercials. You know what I'm saying? yeah, we dancing real hard. Come on,
Man, I saw today where they got that new dance going viral in Chicago, the Zesty drill. Bro, it's literally like real street niggas voguing /
Yeah.
shooting. I was like, man, that's crazy.
This is the world we live in today. Yeah. The Zesty drill. Good night. That's what Chicago niggas do, huh? Right. He got his rank in Texas. You Texan now. You Texan now. Yeah. Good night. Oh my God. I'm glad he had a microphone when he said that. That boy got a deep dish. Salakia. So this sister called out the enemy to the king. She pointed him out. Come on.
Then Haman was afraid before the king and the queen.
That's right. Come on.
Verse 7. And the king, arising from the banquet of wine in his wrath, went into the palace garden. And Haman stood up to make requests for his life to Esther the queen.
Scrambling. Come on.
For he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king. Verse 8. Then the king returned out of the palace garden into the place of the banquet of wine. And Haman was fallen upon the bed whereon Esther was. Then said the king, will he force the queen also before me in the house?
Yeah, the king came back in like, damn, what's going on, fam? I just walked out the house a second ago. You know you're trying to lay my woman? Nah, I gotta kill you. I gotta kill you now. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
As the word went out of the king's mouth, they covered Haman's face.
The king wasn't even finished speaking. You know what I'm saying? They covered his head with a bag. You know what I'm saying? Cared about that boy. You know what I'm saying? So like you. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And Harbonah, one of the chamberlains, said before the king, behold also the gallows 50 cubits high, which Haman had made for Mordecai, who had spoken good for the king, standeth in the house of Haman. Then the king said, hang him thereon.
Right, come on.
Verse 10. So they hanged Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. Then was the king's wrath pacified.
Oh, the king was mad as hell, but he killed a nigga. I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? We can move on. You know what I'm saying? Mordecai's own device failed him and worked against him. He fell on his own sword. Haman, I'm sorry, Haman, Salaki, that's what you're 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the correction. You know what I'm saying? The very tool he used to try to kill God's people, the Lord flip-flopped it on him. You know what I'm saying? Flip-flopped it on him and used that device to kill him. I'm telling y'all something. The scripture says only the truth is more powerful than a woman. Only the truth is more powerful than a woman. A man will go to the end of the earth for a woman, kill everybody. And a woman, she can raise kids to be bombs or be presidents. That's how powerful a woman is. And in this story, our sisters show the importance of a woman who loves her people. Give me Psalm 137 right quick, if I'm not mistaken. 137:5. This is the spirit that we all should have when it comes to loving our own. Be willing to die and sacrifice yourself so our people can come up. If niggas woke up with that tomorrow, we'll rule the earth. Remember, half the law is about serving the law, and the other half is about serving your brother, of how to deal with your brother. You ready? You ready? Psalms 137:5.
Book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 5. If I forget thee,
This is my favorite scripture in the Bible. Go ahead.
if I forget thee, O Jerusalem.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem. Who's Jerusalem? Who's Israel today? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. King David said, if I forget thee, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. Come on.
Let my right hand forget her.
If I ever forget to love my people, let my right hand stop working. What all do you do with your right hand? Salaki, be careful how you answer that. Pots, I see you be careful, Pots, how you answer that. You fight with your right hand. You know what I'm saying? You write with your right hand. You eat with your right hand. Everything, those who left hand too, I ain't gonna forget y'all. You do everything with your main hand. That's how you survive. If I ever forget to love my people, let that right hand just start working. Come on.
Verse 6. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof
If
of
I
my
ever
mouth.
forget my people, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I ever forget to love my people, let me not be able to say nothing. Let me become a mute. You know how easy it is to communicate with people when you can talk? Imagine not being able to say nothing. You don't know sign language, you only got one hand. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. That's how important it is that black and brown people love each other. Come on.
If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
Let my right hand start working. Let me become a mute if I ever forget to put black and brown people as my chief joy. And that's what Esther and Mordecai did in this here story. They put black and brown people as their chief joy, which gave them the love to want to sacrifice themselves for their nation. All right? And with that, I imagine. Turn the camera on, Bill. Yeah. Sar, which means turn. We're gonna turn and say the prayer. Bill. He's a total opposite of what I asked. No sweat, though. It's all good. 1 second. All right, the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Mawaklaka. Taba. Ratazaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba Ratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Ba Shemyam. Ba Shemayim. Nathan. Latanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasanakunawa. Kapawatinawa. Kasalakwinawa. Kapawatinawa. Wala'a. Kapawayinawa. Banasawan. Awal. Hawashana. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwat. Wa'ala. Wa'ataparat. La Walanyam. Aman. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Saw, which means turn. We're going to give a curse salute to the men of Israel. Oh, sisters, you may be seated. The water. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat. Amayim. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yalamatah. Saw, sisters, please stand. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yasmin dismiss. Oh, if I could, before we shut down. Oh, shoot. The Lord's Passover is coming up. Make sure you pay your Passover fees. Very important. I know you're waiting on your taxes. We're going to bring that in. This is our family reunion. Make sure you're there. Shalom. No sweat. Trying to burn down the lamp.